Okay, welcome back for pink flag number 1. So, pink flag number 1 is there's no such thing as feminism at first sight. So, what do I mean by this? I mean, if it happens too fast, that's a pink flag. So, early in my career, I had a peer, I'll call her Lola. And Lola came on very strong, very early in our relationship. She told me I was her favorite person, that we were work wives, that she felt an instant connection to me. And while I didn't really necessarily feel the same because it was just so sudden, I was super flattered and I totally fell for it. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. This woman feels super bonded to me. We're going to be super tight. And I was in it. So, the same thing happens in my book. Meredith's boss, Arabella, comes on very strong, pretty much from the get-go, telling Meredith how unappreciated she is and how unseen. And even though it's very early on and Meredith kind of knows in her heart of hearts something's off, she is just so desperate. She's had the worst boss and she's just kind of in a thirst trap situation where she just wants to hear it so bad. She's kind of willing to overlook the pink flags and just go with it. But this is a very bad thing to do, no matter how tempting it is. In the real life situation with Lola, things went downhill very quickly after that. There was a job posted. It was a director role. I applied for the role. I was talking to Lola about it pretty much the entire summer. We had a one-on-one weekly, and I would be talking about how much I wanted the job and, did she think I was going to get it? And I know you can tell where this story is going, but I obviously could not. And so even at one point, I was like, wow, this role sounds like such a combination of the two of us. Are you sure you don't want to apply for it? That's like how dumb and naive I was. And she was like, oh no, I'm not going to apply for it. I'm happy where I am. So literally the next day, not an exaggeration, our mutual boss, I'll call him Jim, calls me into his office and he's like, thank you for your interest in the role, but Lola just accepted the director position this morning. Yes, indeed. One of the most visceral experiences of my career. I literally understood in that moment, like, what the expression, you could have knocked me over with a feather, meant. I thought I was going to faint and pass out. And basically, that was a defining moment where I learned the first pink flag. There's no such thing as feminism at first sight. If it seems too fast, it probably is off. And if someone is coming onto you that quickly, it's not really genuine and they probably do have some ulterior motive. And shortly after that, I was leaving the company. My new backfill was already in place, and I happened to see, on Facebook, Lola posting on this new person's Facebook page, like, oh, you're my favorite person type, work wife. She definitely had a pink flag playbook and was not afraid to use it. So that is pink flag number 1. Stay tuned for the rest of my series. And I hope that if this video is interesting to you, that you'll consider signing up for an advanced copy of my book and pre-ordering it at nevertrustafeminist.com. Thank you.